take a couple of undisciplined penalties. They'll make you pay.
Okay, Ray, keep listening down there.
Pitching it to LaFleur.
He's alone. Score! LaFleur.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
The goalie thinks he's got the bottom half of the net covered. Obviously he doesn't, as this goes by him on the low stick side.
The Canadians now have a 1-goal lead in the first period. Perhaps they can build on this and carry something sizable to the dressing room. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Thinking maybe his goalie's got a better idea. Closer to him now.
Gets in, looks over his options here. Score! He's got his second.
The goal scorer put that puck in a shooting position, let it go, and beat the goaltender clean.
Greiss is the type of goaltender that relies on his positioning. Eddie, I think he's in good shape here. However, this shot is just perfect inside the post.
They've got the draw. Goes back into his own end of the ice to see how things are developing. Montreal's controlling the play in the defensive zone. Looking to headman up the wing.
Good place to shoot from. Oh, stick save. Fires. Snapped out of the air.
Greiss is able to make the save. He didn't get a lot of it, but enough as the puck trickles away.
A little under 6 minutes played here in the first.
Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2.
Good clean win on the draw. Ripper with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Face-off win here. Got that pass in the corner.
Slid to Kunako.
Oh, did he ever get mashed?
Roberts is flying around the ice, and he's being as physical as he possibly can. That early hit wakes everybody up.
Pressing on with it up the wing.
He's got it in deep.
Montreal's carrying it in the defensive zone.
Gets in. What'll he do? Breakaway chance. They score. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, he looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
The butterflies become a default position for the goaltender, Enzo. And while the shot is nice, he's down in that butterfly position way too quickly.
And that's a face-off win. Gains the zone.
Assisted by number 3. Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 59 seconds.
Possession taken up by LaPierre. Montreal's leaving its own end.
Fires.
Puck is seized by Lemieux.
Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide.
Germany's moving the puck up the wing.
2 guys together with force. Big force.
There's a phrase in hockey, hit or be hit. That's exactly what happened.
Huge hit. Possession's gone. He's all alone. Puck covered, whistle blown. Good face-off win. Score! 4 unanswered goals.
When you're taking a slap shot like that, you got to get your whole body into it. He did.
The video will reveal here that the goaltender was in excellent position. Sometimes the shot is just so perfect, it's unstoppable.
And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Trying to go to Clark.
Time of the goal.
Fires. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won.
Montreal's offense circles around one of the highest goal scorers in the league. While he can score off the rush, his most dangerous weapon is that quick release.
Quick work on the face-off. Shoots. Terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
The clock has bled down to the last minute.
In the first period.
Montreal's in their own end, hopefully shifting from defense to offense here. Moving on through the neutral zone. He's got that centering pass. Oh, it's very important if he can get that out. First period has come to a close. There was offense, but only on one side.
Hey fans, now is the time to pick up your team calendars. You can pick them up at kiosk 144 on the lower level.
Greiss had a hard period, and you can see an example here. He'll try to pull it back together, and so will we when we come back. Period 2 has started. Maybe the gap can be closed a little bit this period. Snapping a pass to Lafleur. Big chance! Score! The hat trick! It's not really loud in here, but they don't expect that.
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
Once you drop into that position, you feel like you've got the bottom of the net covered. He doesn't as the puck gets underneath his glove as well.
Goalie to the bench, substitution made.
Well, you can't pull the whole team, so you might as well pull the goaltender. He deserves a break here. He's getting pummeled in the net, as there is just no resistance against their opponent.
The Canadians have added to their lead. They are heavily out shooting the opposition, and we look at the opposition bench and do not see a white flag yet.
He's 45th of the season.
Montreal's got it in their own end.
Assisted by number 4.
Propelled to Lafleur.
Time of the goal. 55
Lets it
seconds.
go. Score! What a tremendous night for him.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
I don't know what he's going to do with that one, Edzo. That thing is delivered to perfection.
The Canadians are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance. And the face-off's won. Pass attempt to Lafleur. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Scooped up by Ehrhoff. Little pass from his goalie here. The Germans looking to head man up the wing. Hammers it. Didn't miss by much.
There's not really much place to go with the shot. He's trying to be perfect. He misses, and the puck rings around the boards.
Montreal's in their own end and controlling the play. That play went offside.
The Canadians have been able to get ongoing offense from him for quite some time now. This point streak continues as he's had an excellent game again.
Just a little over 6 minutes completed in the second. When your car gets beyond 4 tires, I guess you can take a blowout. I don't know if we can take this one much longer. And in flight over the line. Got it in his own end.
The Germans have played half of this game, and none of it has been any good. They look at...
Save! Goes to the backhand. Save! Nicely into the zone. Did not go very well that time. Loose puck. Gotten quickly back. He drives toward the slot. What a reaction save.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
The Canadians with possession up the wing. With a shot. He won't avoid something for doing that.
One word of advice, when you're pushing and shoving like that, you better be ready to drop the gloves.
Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty.
Well, there was one penalty called on the ice, and then a second one, not a good penalty there. They would have been on a power play.
To the face-off, both teams with 4 skaters.
Team Germany
Beat him on that one. A shot, great glove save, but it's loose.
Penalty for number 66. 2 minutes.
The Canadian center of offense is this player. He has among the highest total points in the league. He has such creativity. If it's not him scoring the goal, he's so good to play with as his wingers just have to get open.
Clean win on the draw. Still with it in the defensive zone. Pitching this one to Reimer. Lets it go. Great save. Montreal's in their own end, carrying it on. Passing one off now to Schultz. Moved along and in. Possession once again by Schultz. Germany's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Slides it to the point. Loose puck gathered by Schultz. In his own end, and he maintains possession. That puck is loose on good defensive play. The Canadians carrying on in their own end. Makes that play deep. Can he generate something from there? Offside, stops the clock.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. The Canadians carrying it in their own end. Up the wing, skating with it now. From the outside, right in that catching glove. Good work. He covers and holds on.
Wilms has among the highest plus-minus totals in the league, guys. It's not the be-all, end-all for me, but when your stat is this much to the plus, it really means something.
They win the draw. Cranks a shot. Score! Another goal.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Enzo, I think it's the quick release that fools the goaltender. He just gets a little piece of it, not near enough to stop it.
Montreal's getting a larger and larger lead as the second period gets shorter and shorter, and a full third period and a chance to enlarge it.
Scored by number 10.
Directing that one to Lafleur.
And by number
Into the end of attack.
16
Shoots. He scores! Lafleur!
He worked himself into a good scoring area and let it go on the backhand.
Oh, he can't get his pad down quick enough to make this stop. Really good shot, as you mentioned, Eddie. I think that's one he should probably stop.
The Canadians have built a tremendous lead and also built some wonderful confidence. What will they say in the second intermission? Probably not much. Montreal's carrying on up the wing. Lasered off his head.
Yeah, you got to wonder with that save in the masses if it's going to affect him down the road.
They win it. Good pass off the boards. Brings a shot. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at. Big face-off win. Hammered. Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Enzo, I got a good look at this one. He's in the butterfly. It looks from my position like he's got the entire net covered. Obviously, there's a little bit open.
Montreal's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you.
Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 53 seconds.
2 periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. Third period coming up shortly.
Limited edition team prints are available tonight at your team store. Get yours before they're all gone.
The Germans were counting on a tremendous performance in goal. They counted wrong. More in a moment. We are underway in period 3 of a game with lots of scoring, but one team's gotten most of it. Fires. Swatted down. Lots on that. Tour. Great shooting position. To Reimer. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Montreal setting things up in their own end. Through the neutral zone, hanging on to it. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Shoots a wrister. Chip to Draisaitl. Shutout positioning by Hall. The Canadians are controlling in their own end. Lets it go. Got a piece of that one. Up the wing, still with possession and with hope. Oh, and he is drilled.
Draisaitl's often the object of a target. He's so good, nobody wants to give him much room, but he gets tagged there.
Oh, the pass just didn't work. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Got it right back.
This guy's...
Score! And that's the hat trick. There won't be many on the ice, if any, but he's got 3 goals.
I got to tell you, Doc, any chance I had to go to the backhand, I did.
Enzo, good airtime on this pass. Flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession.
By number 7, time of the goal.
Nicely into the zone. Shot back to the other end, and that means icing. We go down to the benches. It's Ray Ferraro.
Guys, we'll take a look back at this night that he's had. It's just been remarkable for him. He skated well. He's been on the body. Yet offensively, it's where he stood out. He has not missed yet.
Ray, he's certainly one of the 3 stars in my book. The Canadians get the draw. Puck is thrown to Earhall. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. The world has sort of come through this city in recent games. A long homestand affords you the opportunity to see a lot of teams from around the league, and we are doing that right here. And they've won the neutral zone face-off. Montreal's trying to get it going along the boards. Shot! Score! What a phenomenal night for this guy.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Edzo, just because you're in the butterfly doesn't mean you can give in to the shooter. You still have to move. He looked like he thought he was in perfect shape to make the stop and didn't have to move. Bad guess.
Kelly's just like his team, winning everything. Montreal's in their own end and in possession. And he continues on in the defensive zone. And he steps in. Good play. That one caught iron.
I hated when this would happen. Even though the game's settled, I wanted that puck to hit the post and go in, so my number changes.
Fires. Score! What a tremendous night for him.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
The goalie's at the mercy of the shooter here, Edzo. He tried to make a dramatic glove stop, just no dice.
They've won the faceoff. He chipped that one off the boards and ahead.
Sometimes the best play is right in front of the net. He took a quick look, read the scene, and then bounced it off the boards to his partner so they could get out of the zone much more safely.
Up the wing and moving well. And that's an offside. The Canadians win the draw. What's next? Good, strong skating to outrace the opposition for the icing cancel. Scorches one. Got it all.
Oh, the hands are quicker than the glove. Great save.
We are in the last minute. The puck now possessed by Lafleur. Turned aside off the pad. Put his pads together and got the whistle.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
The Canadians win that faceoff. Lets it go. Has it picked up. Germany's on the move up the wing. Shoots. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
Draisaitl lost another, and so has his team. The Canadians with possession along the boards. Tries to get it on net, and off target with that one.
That shot exploded off his stick, and he just missed.
The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Clock winding down. Not much time left. It looks likely the shutout streak will continue. A terrific performance is finished, and not the only time. His shutout streak continues.
He's been playing well for a while now, Doc, and he's got a nice shutout streak going.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.